So let me tell you something. In my 30s, I found myself standing at a crossroads. I was gaining weight, I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic, and I realized that my casual approach to eating was leading me down a path that I just didn't want to go. I had a choice to make. Keep doing what I was doing and let life happen to me, or take control. If you're ready to take control and manage your weight, your blood sugar with confidence, you're in the right place. Hello there, I'm Ryan, also known as your keto cousin, and for the past 6 years, I've been coaching men and women just like you on keto and low-carb diets. I'm a certified MTIH advocate, specializing in the metabolic approach to cancer. But more than that, I'm here to help you take control of your health, reclaim your vitality, and live life on your own terms. So today, I am going to share a bit of my journey with you, and more importantly, give you some powerful, actionable steps that you can take starting today to see results. So now, let me take you back a little bit about my story. So I come from a family that has struggled with blood sugar problems for generations. Diabetes, prediabetes, weight issues, you name it, we've had it. Growing up, I watched my uncle suffer through diabetes his entire adult life, and he faced the consequences from kidney failure, a transplant, double amputations, and finally losing his life to complications. It was heartbreaking, and it shows me what happens when you let your health slip away. So despite my best efforts to stay healthy, in my 30s, I began seeing signs of insulin resistance creeping in. I was gaining weight around my middle. I developed skin tags. My A1C crept into the pre-diabetic range. But the truth was staring at me in the mirror. And it was my mom. She's a doctor, a world record holding athlete, and holistic health enthusiast, to say the least. And she pulled me aside and she introduced me to the ketogenic diet. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. I am so grateful for her. I went on the keto diet for 6 years, experiencing life-changing health benefits, and found my purpose, helping others unlock the same transformation. So I'm going to share with you some key lessons that I learned during this time. The first lesson is that your diet is the key to weight management. Listen, I know the gym is great and we want to exercise and move our bodies, but it is not your weight loss solution. Your diet, what you put in your body every single day, is what determines your weight. It determines your health and it determines your future. That phrase, "you are what you eat," means something. So if you're struggling and you know you've been working out a lot, the first place you need to look is your plate, your fridge, and your pantry. The second key lesson I learned is that breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. So I know you've heard it, right? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. People have been saying, no, breakfast is not the most important meal, and we have been pushing intermittent fasting. But here's the truth. Skipping breakfast might work for some, but for most, especially those with insulin resistance, it's setting you up for failure. It is setting you up for a day of overeating, leading to high blood sugar and poor choices later on in the day. So breakfast is my secret weapon. I have breakfast every day and it consists of high protein and healthy fats. It keeps me fueled, focused, and on track every day. A typical breakfast for me consists of 4 eggs, some sort of meat protein, so maybe it will be sausage or bacon or leftover protein from the night before, and some healthy fats from either butter, ghee, avocado, and I eat until I am satisfied. As a result, I'm able to go for many, many hours without my next meal. So my third big tip is to not drink your calories, pretty much ever. So too many of us are drinking our calories and it is derailing our health. Those coffee drinks from Starbucks are really desserts in disguise. That Jamba Juice smoothie is just packed with sugar. Yes, it's fruit sugar, But too much of any kind of sugar is going to lead to blood sugar spikes. And then there's alcohol. Empty calories that your body does not know what to do with, mixed with some more sugar, is just setting you up for failure. So when I cut those things out, my energy skyrocketed, my weight dropped, and my health turned around. So let me give you a real life example. My husband, a few years ago, he was gaining weight like it was his job. And I asked him to take a look at his daily Starbucks run. And what he realized is that he was just drinking these sugar bombs every day. He cut the Starbucks mixed frappuccinos or whatever it was he was having out, and he lost 15 pounds in a month doing nothing else. So the final lesson I've learned over the last few years is to follow the 80-20 rule. Now, here's my golden rule. 80% of the time, I eat to fuel my body. I eat nutritious, keto-friendly, low-carb foods. And then the other 20%, I allow myself to enjoy life. So I know my carb tolerance. I use strategies to prevent blood sugar spikes after eating a carb-heavy meal so that I can indulge a little bit of the time and not feel deprived. So once a week, I allow myself to eat sometimes tacos or ice cream. But let me be clear, discipline is really the key. You cannot eat junk 80% of the time and expect good results. Life is all about balance. And so that 20% is where you can treat yourself without guilt, but the rest of the time you need to stay on track. So if you're ready to take charge, but you need a little help staying on track, I've got you covered. So I've created this guide and journal. It is packed with daily prompts, templates, step-by-step instructions to help you live a metabolically healthy life. And the link is in the description below if you want to grab it, and you can use it and start your transformation. If you want to dive deeper in controlling your insulin resistance, be sure to click on this video right here. Remember, your health is in your hands. Take control, make the change, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.